Now let's hear from CBS News correspondent Scott MacFarlane, who revealed that the real victim of the Butler assassination attempt against Donald Trump wasn't Donald Trump. It wasn't even the Trump supporter shot dead defending his family. No, the real victim was the media, including Scott MacFarlane. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't hate the media enough. You think you do, but you don't.
For those of us there, it was such a horror because you saw an emerging America. And it wasn't the shooting, Chuck. I got diagnosed with PTSD within 48 hours. I got put on trauma leave, not because I think of the shooting, but because you saw it in the eyes, the reaction of the people. They were coming for us. If he didn't jump up with his fist, they were going to come kill us.
I know.
He was on trauma leave. Not because he saw the president shot, not because he saw a man in the crowd shot dead. No, he was traumatised by the crowd. Let's bring in American Culture Project Senior Fellow and School Choice Advocate Corey DeAngelis. Corey, what can you say about that?
It's almost unbelievable, but yeah, the mainstream media on the left is just insane. He doesn't have PTSD. He has a different diagnosis. It's TDS. It's Trump derangement syndrome. And just imagine how that same guy acted on election night when Trump won all 7 of the swing states. But it's just amazing. Look, Trump was the real victim here. He didn't go on and complain about PTSD. This guy's trying to make himself the victim. Scott is trying to make himself the victim to try to politicize the event. And it's a shame. The left has so many weak men in America. And then on the other side, you have President Trump. He almost got shot. He's marching forward. He's leading the country towards greatness. So it just goes to show you the difference between the left and the right here in America. We have Trump, and they have Scott. So whose side do you want to be on? I'd say you probably want to be on Trump's side. And look, him saying that he got PTSD and that the crowd was coming after him or they were going to, there's no evidence whatsoever of that happening or any, crowds attacking the reporters at that rally. So I'll take things for $500 that didn't happen, Alex.
Yeah, it sounds like a bit of a guilty conscience, isn't it? Perhaps all the unhinged reporting about Donald Trump being a threat to democracy, being some modern-day Hitler, maybe all that sort of nonsense that the media pushed. Maybe he was feeling a little bit guilty that someone was taking shots at the president right before the election. Now, let's go to some good news, great news here. Blue-collar workers are seeing their wages grow significantly. The largest increase in nearly 60 years under Trump's second term. This is incredible, and it's precisely the sort of agenda that Trump campaigned on.
Boom. Trump is making America great again right before our very eyes. It's fantastic news. And this is the first time to see this kind of growth in the first 5 months of a presidency since Richard Nixon in 1969. Go back to Joe Biden's first 5 months. He saw a 1.7% decrease. Trump flipped that trend completely, a total 180. Now he's seeing a 1.7% increase in wage growth for blue-collar workers. There's a lot of reasons for this, and there's a lot of reasons to think that this will continue. Look, Trump won the vote on the economy. He won the vote on people preferring him on immigration reform as well. And he's stopping so much of the illegal immigration and immigrants crossing the border. Those illegal immigrants force wages downwards. So Trump stopping that flow into the country allows for American workers to make more money. He's focused on manufacturing. And just imagine if we had a Federal Reserve chair who allowed interest rates to go down a little bit, you'd have even more investment. So there's more good things to come. The big, beautiful bill just passed. We'll have some tax reforms in there and no tax on tips. That's obviously going to help workers too.
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head. The cut in illegal immigration, the numbers absolutely dropping to near zero, must be having an impact on those blue-collar jobs and those workers getting a decent pay increase. And yet it's happening with inflation not booming. In fact, inflation is falling. The tariffs haven't had an impact on that. So all the things we were told that were going to lead to economic doom and gloom haven't happened. The share market is at record highs. It's all at the moment going well.